Hi, Kuwaiti kids. Today it will be the second video or the next video after the last one. After the last one, in last video we learn until letter E. Today we make a review on the previous letters and then we start the new letters today. But before I will go to our video today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel to send you new videos. First of all, I would like to grade Kuwaiti people by its famous grading, which is Hayyakumullah Ahl al-Kuwait. Let's go to our lesson today. Today we will make a review on the letters that we took last video. Last video we learned capital A and small a. Capital A and small a. A for apple, A for arm, A for ant. The next letter, the second letter, it will be here capital B and small b. B for banana, B for book, and B for boy. B for banana, B for book, and B for boy. Capital C and small c. C for what? Let's go to letter C. Here is capital C and small c. C for what? C for cat, C for carrot, and C for car. Capital C and small c. C for cat, C for carrot, and C for car. Capital D and small d. D for dog, G for duck, and D for doll. Capital E and small e. E for egg, E for elephant, E for ear. E for egg, E for elephant, and E for ear. E for elephant, E for egg, and E for ear. Today we will start letter F. Today we have letter F. Let's know how to write letter F. This is called letter F. F capital and F small. We can say we can say uppercase F or lowercase F, or capital letter and small letter. Both are correct. Here is capital F and small f. F for what? F for fan, F for flower, and F for fish. Here is F for fan, F for flower, and F for fish. This is called capital F and small f. Today we will start by letter F. Capital F and small f. F for fan, F for flower, and F for fish. Let's go to the next letter. So here in this part, we have a letters uppercase and lowercase, or capital letter and small letter. Here is capital D. Where is this small d? This is capital D, and this is small d. So I select capital D above with the small d. Capital C with the small c. Which one is small c? This one by this one. Capital C by small c. Capital A by small a. Capital F by small f, which capital, this is capital F and this is small f. Capital E and small e. So here we have, I would like to write it to you here to note. Here is capital D and small d. We must take care when you write capital D and small d, and here is small d and small b. Okay, this is a small b and this is small b. We must take care when you write it. Here is small c. So here we have capital D and small d, capital C and small c, capital B and small b. Let's go to continue the rest of the letters. Here we have capital A. Well, how I write small a? I write small a as it is. This is a small f, this small f, and this is small e. So here, capital A and small a, capital F and small f, capital E and small e. Let's continue the rest of the letters, okay? Today I will give you 4 letters only to be able to keep it. Here is capital A. Where is the small a? This one. Capital B. Where is the small b? This one. Capital C. Where is the small c? This one. Capital D. Where is the small d? This one. Capital E. Where is the small e? This one. Capital F and small f. This one. Okay. I will leave you the booklet below the video to download, to help, to leave your parents download it and answer again. Here is capital B, here is capital A and small a, capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d, capital E and small e, capital F and small f. Here is capital E and small. I would like to repeat it again. Here is capital A and small a, capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d, capital E and small e, capital F and small f. Okay. Let's go to the next letter. It will be here. So here is the small letters. I will leave you to do it by yourself as a homework. Let's go. So here D for what? D for dog. So I select capital. I select D by dog. The words that started by letter F, fish. The words that started by letter E, it will be egg. The words that started by letter B, it will be book. Okay. So here here in this exercise we want for you to color the small letter of this letter. This letter E. Where is the small letter? This one. So I color this one. This is the capital letter. This is the capital letter. I color the capital letter of this letter. Okay, let's go to another one. Here is capital G and small g. Capital G and small g. How can I write capital G? I write capital G as it is. This is called capital G and small g. G for girl, G for giraffe, and G for goat. G for girl, G for giraffe, and G for goat. Okay, let's continue the rest of the this lesson. Here is capital H and small h. Capital H and small h. How I write capital H? Capital H written as it is, and this is small h. H for hen, H for hand, and H for hat. H for hen, H for hand, and H for hat. Okay? I would like to write capital H and small h. Capital H written as it is, and small h written as it is. Okay, now we know how to write capital. So today we took capital F and small f, capital G and small g, capital H and small h. We stop on capital I and small I. Okay, today we will stop on capital I. So here we have an exercise until the letter H. Here is B. Where is the small b? This one. So this one. This is small b. Capital A, and where is the small a? This one. Capital D and small d, this one. Capital C and small c, this one. Let's go to another one. F small c, where is the F small? This one by this one. Where is the small letter of E? This one. Where is the small letter of G? This one. Where is the small letter of H? This one. So here in this part, we select the lowercase or the small letter of this letter. Here is capital letter. Where is the small letter of this one? Where is the small letter of A? This one. Where is the small letter of C? This one. Where is the small E? This one. F. Where is the small f? You have a mistake here. To be here, this is small letter. You have a mistake here. This small letter written like this. Okay, this is a mistake. Capital G. Where is the small g? This one. Capital H and small h. This one. Capital G and small g. This one. Okay. So here we have a mistake. Small f written like this. Okay, must know this. Misprinting here. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. Here is the capital letter. I write the small letter. Here is small letter C. Here is small letter E, small letter A, and here is F small letter. Okay, here is F small letter, capital A small a, capital A and small e, capital C and small c. Okay, let's continue. So here we have capital F. I can write capital F as it is. I can write capital D as it is. I can write capital E as it is. Okay. Let's go to another one. So here in this part, we color the small letter. Here is B. Where is the small b? This one, small b. D. Where is the small d? This one. E. Where is the small e? This one. Where is the small f? This one. Where is the small g? This one. Where is the small h? This one. Where is the small a? This one. Okay. Let's come. Here is capital I and small I. I can write capital I as it is. This is called capital I and small I. Capital I and small I. I for what? I for ice cream. I for insect. Can write insect as it is. Here is insect. Here is ink. Okay, here is ink. So ice cream, insect, and ink. Started by letter I. How can I write letter I? I write letter I as it is. This is capital I and this is small I. Okay, I will leave you the booklet below the video to download it and trace this letter again. Okay. So here is capital I and small I. So today we stop here in letter I. We have some items here I would like to learn with me. We have some items I would like to learn with me these items today. We have the pronouns. Here is we describe something. When we say, when I describe this car, here I use the car. the car. The car is red. So the color of this car is red. Okay. Later we learn the colors and we know this called red color. So here is the car. The car. We say here the car is red. Okay. Let's go to another item here. We have here a pronunciation. I would like to learn the pronunciation with me. Here is we have a pronunciation A-N. How to pronounce that word? Here is can, man, fan, can, man, fan, ban, van, can, man, fan, ban, van, can, man, fan, ban, and van. Okay. By this item, we end from our video today. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video. Thanks a lot until we meet again. Goodbye.